Hello. What's up, Rashid? How am I doing? I am doing okay. Hope you're well. It feels like it's been literal weeks, maybe months, since I've streamed this early. Strange. Well, it's a nice casual stream. You're about to say, yeah. It literally has been, because the last, what, 3 weeks I've missed streaming with Wilson and Taylor. So I haven't streamed early in that sense. And then I haven't done my own early ones in a long time. It was like 2 years ago, or a year and a half ago, where I was doing them every morning. Well, because it said to bless you with a daytime stream. The non-NA friendly stream. RIP to everybody in California right now, where it's what, 7 a.m. No, turning 6 a.m. Yeah, turning 6. Imagine anyone has notifications on for me and they live in California. That's crazy. I mean, too bad. I guess that's true. That's Taylor hours. That's not terrible. Like 3 over there. No, it's turning 9 a.m. here, and California's 3 hours behind me. Okay, just make sure I have everything set up correctly. It feels like 2024 all over again, yeah. "2024, my beloved." Kind of unironically. Yeah, the better times, the before times. The before full-time work. But this is it's at least EU friendly stream. So that's cool. Well, actually, somewhat. They're 5 hours ahead? I'm trying to think, because Momo told me. I don't remember if he's 5 or 6 hours ahead of me. I think he's 6 hours ahead of me, actually. In Germany. I can't remember. And here friendly. True. Actually, what time is it there? I don't know how far ahead you are either. I've gotten so bad with time zones. Almost 4 p.m. Oh, okay. So you're 7 hours ahead. So you're an hour ahead of Momo, I think. Or 2. I don't remember how far ahead he is. Netherlands is near. Yeah, I think Bulborb's an hour behind Momo. So 2 behind you would make sense. So yeah, it's like semi-EU friendly because it's like the middle of the day there. So I don't know if they still have school. I don't know when their school ends. And it's also like still a work day. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, we ended right in the last bit of Twilight. Okay, cool. US is the clear outlier. Yeah. You guys are all like hour difference, maybe 2. I'm over here 5 to 7 hours behind you guys. And then if it's California, add another 3. Okay, I did update to the most recent one on here, so it's 1.1.1. I don't think any like features were added. I think it's just bug fixes. Which actually, hopefully that loading issue I had last time will be fixed. We will find out. That makes it fun though, true. Where's the other one? No. I don't actually have to kill him. I got the kill enemies achievement. Oh, I should actually go through the achievements just to get some stuff kind of in my mind of what I want to focus on. Or if there's anything to focus on yet. I have to remember when I go to Lakebed to use Oko. So I think you have to actually use Oko to get the letter from them. Yeah. Oh, we gotta do the whole retro achievements. This is a PC port? Actually, no, not retro achievements. It actually has its own built-in achievement system. So it's actually not using retro, it's just its own achievements. Which I actually prefer. Retro achievements are cool, but I don't know. Some of the retro achievements are kind of dumb. Where it's like, I feel like they go a little too overboard with some of them. And I'll end up just having a million games never completed. But I don't know. I think I do want to start doing more retro achievements, but yeah, it'd be pretty case by case. Like game by game. Because like I know when Taylor and I were talking about it, he started doing Soul Calibur, and I looked at Soul Calibur and I was like, wow, these achievements are kind of stupid. Like they're very, very dragged out. It's like arcade mode with like every single character, and I feel like that's so, dude. I feel like that's really, really repetitive. Because the only difference I think in Soul Calibur's arcade mode is like the final fight, or not the final fight, but like the second to final fight with like the character's rival, which is neat, but. Retro achievement for arcade games. I'm pretty sure if it has a point system, there's arcade or there's achievements for a point, like different point milestones. I'm not sure actually. I would have to look. The one thing I thought was funny was that Taylor's done a bunch of retro achievements, and I've only done like two games. But I don't know. He probably passed me in certain points. But I had significantly higher just because the one like game I did the most of was Ocarina of Time, but it was all the glitch stuff. It was like the speedruns version, so it was worth so much more. So I was like, I do one game and I was still above him in points. But I'm sure by now he's passed me. Yeah, he's like a super retro achievements guy. Which I do kind of want to get into him a bit more. I think I just gotta look through him. But honestly, like, as much as I love Twilight Princess, I feel like I don't know. Maybe I'll do Twilight Princess retro achievements. I'm not sure. There was actually, hold on, I think I actually still have it in OBS because I was gonna do this. Let me just see if I still have it. Nope, not that. Do I not have it anymore? Oh, I do. Yeah, yeah. Here, it was actually like a tracker that would progress, auto progress as you were doing the games. So I was planning to do it for Twilight Princess, so I did set this up already. It's really cool. So because of that, I kind of want to go back and do it some more. Hey, Mecca, what's up? Going to town in 10 minutes, stopping by to wish you luck on 100%ing. Appreciate the luck. Have fun in town. Around humans. The streets petitioning for cars retro achievements. I guess that's the other thing too. Like they're constantly like always gonna be adding stuff, right? Just literally like as time goes on, they'll always be adding more games. So it's like a never-ending thing. Oh right, I have to go to Telma's bar first. So I should actually look into it more, especially now with the new MacBook. It's gonna be way easier to do retro treatment stuff. So I should probably mess with it more. That was the other thing, just having a nice way to actually do them. I didn't really have that, but now I kind of do. Oh, so gonna drop your CV off at the place too. Nice. Good luck. Hope that goes well. Yeah, there's an endless amount of games, and that's what it is like. Because it's retro achievements, it's like literally as time moves on, more things become considered retro. Therefore, they will always just end up getting added. Am I retro at this point? As far as games are concerned, yes. Because what, they consider something retro in gaming after 20 years? Oh, 15 is considered retro? Really? I thought it was 20. I refuse. Yeah, the 3DS and the Wii are all considered retro. Which is pain. And the DS is retro. GameCube is retro. Xbox 360 is considered retro. I think officially, actually. Because if it's 20 years, right? Because it came out in 2006? Cars 2 is retro. I think Cars the movie is retro, actually. Then Ryan is practically a typewriter. True. It feels like it sometimes. Turning 20 this June. Okay. Really? It came out in June? Interesting. I don't know why I thought it came out like at the end of the year. Maybe that's because that's when I got it. I might have got it closer to the end of the year. Because of like Christmas and all that. Oh no, that's definitely what happened. Because wait, when did the PS3 come out? Because we got the PS3 first, and then we were like, this thing sucks, and then we got the 360 a couple months later, which I think was around holiday. I could have my timeline wrong, but I know that's what happened. Things happen when you learn about them. Yep. Perfect accuracy. Yeah, 360 was HD DVD and PS3 was Blu-ray, yeah. PlayStation loved their Blu-ray. Which of those won? That's such a weird era to like try to compare. I wanted to always say it was Xbox because Halo, but I don't know. For me, it was always Xbox. I don't need to talk to the Zoras. I think I just gotta go to this guy. Oh, HD DVDs. That I think was probably Blu-ray. Blu-ray was such a big deal. Growing up, I never knew the difference. I didn't really understand it. But I remember if it was Blu-ray, Blu-ray was such a like a selling point. Nice little walk-in place. Do you think 360's left more of an impact? Yeah, I think so. And I think as far as like longevity, I think the 360 had better longevity than the PS3. No. Especially controllers. People still use 360 controllers to this day. But PS3 controllers are literal garbage. I hate PS3 controllers. Not just for the layout. I hate PlayStation controllers for the layout, but like PS3 specifically, those controllers are really bad. Who had Xbox Silver? Yeah. Classic Xbox Silver. As long as it's not the big Duke, we're fine. The Duke was kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. I think I still have mine. Just in a bin somewhere. It was the triggers mostly, and the battery. The triggers would break really easily. And then maybe nothing happened. Oh, because I did it before the cutscene. But the battery for PS3 controllers were like, they were terrible. You're young and spry. What's Xbox Silver? It was like the lesser version of Gold. It had like less features. I don't remember if you were able to play online with it or not. I don't think you were. I think it had other stuff. I can't remember because I never had it. I knew it was like a thing, but I never had it. You couldn't. Yeah, okay. I didn't think so. I was like permanently Xbox Gold for the entirety of the 360 like lifespan. It was like the one thing, no matter what, if we had no money or anything, we always had Xbox Gold. Because my dad, and my brother all played Xbox. And we all played like Call of Duty and Halo and stuff, so our household had like the family plan, and we always had it. Oh, okay, you couldn't play, but you could still use the store. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, there were different tiers even back then. Xbox has always been tier-based. Which actually, speaking of, the new CEO of Xbox, she's actually like legitimately doing some pretty good things. Like, I don't think Game Pass is good per se. I don't like the idea of like the subscription stuff, but if that's where we're gonna be, that's where we're gonna be, you know? Might as well make the best of what it is. But she's apparently working on this thing to make like you build your own tier for Game Pass. You select what services that you actually want. So like, do you want Ubisoft games? Do you want EA games? Do you want day one stuff? Do you like you could basically pick all the things that you actually want to pay for, and it'll supposedly adjust your price accordingly, which I think is kind of interesting. All right, I just gotta run up the river because there's no water yet. All right, Mecca, see you later. A late 2010s things wrong. Yeah, I don't like the whole idea of it, but it is what it is. Like, the cool part about the subscription thing, I guess, is that it's like, if you pay for it for like a month, you can just try all the games, which is kind of cool, I guess, and then decide what you want to actually buy. But I don't know. Dude, hit the guy. Thank you. All right, I know these guys are going to knock me down, so I'm just going to try to kill them first. Nice. Good slide. No. Won't be worth it. That's true. Most people probably will just get like a pre-made. Like, they'll just be like, oh, I'll just get Ultimate. I'll just get everything. Which is probably what they're banking on, if I'm being honest. Like, having the options and then it being overwhelming, so you just buy the big one. Nice. But not me. I would min-max my subscription base, my subscription tier. Dude, nice. Because, like, EA, like, I'm not going to pay for any of the EA stuff. I don't want any of that. Okay. Didn't press A again. There we go. Easy. Oh my god, camera. Not doing any subscription stuff. Honestly, I mean, I'm kind of there too at this point. I haven't had Game Pass in a little while now. And, I mean, I just haven't really turned my Xbox on. I think my Xbox has been on, like, twice in the last 2 months. It was just so my girlfriend and I could play Baldur's Gate. But I own that, so. Even NSO has been canceled now. GG's. NSO, there's NSO is like one of the ones that I'm not gonna get rid of. It's like NSO and YouTube Premium. Other than that, I don't. Oh, and Pokemon Home, because I'm make bad decisions. But that's like $3. Premium, yep. I have had YouTube Premium for years at this point. Oops. Goron. No ad blocker. No. I mean, I have ad blocker for every other website. But it's like it doesn't work with most mobile devices. There's always issues. So I'm just, and I literally use YouTube on my phone like a lot, genuinely. Especially now with how much I'm at work. Tank the ads on mobile? Dude, I can't. I despise ads and advertisers and marketing so much. I refuse. The amount of Twitch streams, when I was like trying to actually watch stuff on Twitch years ago, the amount of Twitch streams that I would join that had pre-roll ads, I was just like, nah. The second I get pre-roll ads on Twitch, I leave. Watch on the Google app. Yeah, I know if you have like AdBlock on mobile and then you watch through the web browser, it tends to work. But the app doesn't, but I'm just so like... The app's just too convenient. Also, web browser kills battery faster. Which that's actually something I have to do. I have to get a new phone battery. Okay, Zora saved. No one dead. One dead. I forgot she's a ghost. I will save him. Oh, good, we should. I do think the update to this version had actually fixed that weird like pop-in loading thing I had in the first part. So that's kind of nice. Nine times out of 10 you see an ad on Twitch is for a stream you misclicked on. That's fair. The amount of people, though, I've actually seen recently saying that they, like, they'll open up Twitch chat, like, pop out the chat, but they watch on YouTube if the streamer's, like, multi-streaming. Like, that's become the new meta to watch streams. Because the YouTube player is just inherently better, but the Twitch chat is better. So that's the chatter meta right now. Rock Mobile though. Split screen. On mobile. Yeah, on my old Samsung when I was on Android. That's what I used to do. I used to split screen YouTube on the top and Pokemon Go on the bottom. Alright, this is like the one Tears of Light thing that's a little slow. Oh, picture in picture, yeah. I guess you could do that. That works. No, there's one back here. Dude, come back, come back. Okay. I guess I'll go up here first. Or not. Come on. Oh, right. There's one all the way on the island, all the way over there. But I think I can get that one last, actually. Oh my god, Link. Okay, fine. I'll go get him first. I'm pretty sure the one on the island over here you technically can do last, and I think that's like more optimal. But this is just casual, so I'm just gonna go over and walk over here and go get him. This game must have looked like real life when it came out. Dude, it was definitely something super special when it came out. It like literally like blew my mind. Was impressed how this Wii game looks. You gotta remember, this is a GameCube game that they put on Wii. It was like Breath of the Wild, where it was like a dual release sort of deal. Yeah, this one was GameCube that got put onto Wii, where they mirrored. Yeah, yeah. Actually, look, these guys actually have. Where is it? Yeah, you can just turn on mirror, so you can play the Wii version. So everything's mirrored. So you can just do that like on the fly. It's the incorrect way, so I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, mirror mode. Easier to unlock mirror mode in Twilight Princess than it is Mario Kart World. Nice. Yeah, the way they wanted, because Link's left-handed, so he holds a sword in his left hand, but the Wiimote would be in your right hand or something, or yeah, the Wiimote would be in your right hand. So because of that, it would have felt awkward to swing one hand and Link moves the other. So their fix was to mirror the entire game. Ambidextrous Link. But only for this game. Actually, wait. Skyward Sword as well? No. Yes? Yes. Wait, was he right-handed in Skyward Sword? He had to have been, right? I can't remember. I'm pretty sure he was. For the same reason. But the world... It was just a Wii game, so it's not like they mirrored anything. Crossbow training? That's a good question. I think, if I remember correctly, also right. Based on the position in which he holds the crossbow. If I've only played crossbow training, I don't know, maybe 2 times. So I can't super remember. But I'm pretty sure from the way he holds it, it would be right. I would have to actually check. Which means I would have to actually load up Link's crossbow training. Because that's my solution. Load up the game, not actually... not actually, just watch a video or something. That's why he solos Ganon every time. True. Actually, now that I think about it... No, I do need to complete this. Yeah, I do. So I have to go... Well, I guess I could have warped, actually. Probably would have been faster. Oh, well. That's fine. This isn't that bad, so... Which, I have to remember... I mean, not that I'm not going to do it, but when I do fight Ganon in this playthrough, I have to use the fishing rod. That is actually an achievement. Over here. The one good thing about internet near immediate access to information, yet you choose to reject it. Yes. I want to figure things out on my own. If I have the means to do so. Oh, wait, I should howl. Was this Requiem? Yeah. I've always actually been like that, now that I think about it. I will just, like, if I want to check something in a game, if I have the game on hand and nearby, I will just turn it on and just check. I did it with Momo a couple times when I was at work. He was learning some tricks in OOT. And instead of, like, just going to OOT speedruns or Zelda speedruns and getting, like, the official page for it, I load up OOT instead and take a quick video and just show him. Instead of Shiny Link. Yeah, Shiny Link. Yeah, it felt more convenient because I knew exactly what I wanted to show him and how quickly I could just do it. So I just, yeah, it just, I don't know, makes more sense for me. Instead of, like, fumbling through web pages and everything. Wait, don't I actually have to go up to Domain, though? Aren't there bugs in Domain? Am I crazy? No, yeah, there are. Oh, actually, I should just warp to the top. Difficult to find the exact footage of what you're looking for. True. That is very true. I was also capture cardless for a good number of years when I was starting out on... oh, wait. This is inverted again. Dude. Wait. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Yeah, because they added motion controls to this. So I'm playing with Switch Pro controller, so I can use gyro. Rip footage online. No, you're undiagnosed OCD. You'll be overthinking every move. True. Yeah, I can just drop down now. The rest should be gettable from down here. No. Come on, get up there. Come on. Where are you going? Fine. Oh, edge. The water looks realer than you. To be fair, this is also upscaled from original GameCube. I mean, even on GameCube it still looked good, but here we can actually resolution. So yeah, the resolution is now 1920 by 1017 because that's just auto based on my monitor. This is still higher than original. I mean, it still looks good, but I think this is actually still slightly higher. It's more the waterfalls. The waterfalls themselves are what look a little rough in the lower resolution, but the actual water itself, like in there, actually looks good still. Yeah, the resolution just helps you appreciate it. But I'll go ahead and keep it on auto. But I mean, that's the thing. The game industry has had this term for a while. Nintendo water is a very real thing. Oh, this guy's all the way at the top. Or not all the way, it's just partly. But yeah, Nintendo has always had good water in their games. Like every time. Don't? Okay. Wait, don't I want to go... Yeah, I think I want to go here. Yeah. What do I think Nintendo water tastes like? It's probably slightly sweet for some reason. Well, it depends on the game, actually. If it's Mario, it's probably a little sweet. If it's this game, it's probably just water. Nothing special. Because it's just regular water. Okay, wait. I have to go... Oh, there's one at... Oh, right. Yeah, duh. Where the Zoras went. Not Mario water. Dude, Nintendo should... Because they know... They gotta know that they have the reputation for, like, some of the best, like, in-game water, right? You'd think they would just start a water line. Where you just sell bottles of water. Just regular water. And it's just called Nintendo water. I would do that. Beats Dasani. Most beats Dasani. Dasani terrible. Never had it. Keep it that way. Dasani bad. I am a Dasani hater. This other one is... Yeah, actually in... There's the wolf. Make PlayStation water, call it the Sony. Okay, I'd be down for that. Put Crash on the packaging. I feel like you'd probably want to put like who would like visually fit like selling water. I want to say Astrobot. I feel like Astrobot would look good on a packaging like that for water. Yeah, I have to go over there. Back to Telma's. Or right outside Telma's. Tow Mater, of course. Dude, the invisible guy. Nice. He's literally the best enemy in the game. I can't beat him. Okay, there we go. I had a portal there, right? Yeah. Alright, gotta get the last tier, which is definitely gonna be just a regular, normal bug that's in the middle of the water for no reason. Nice camera pan. Definitely just one normal size bug. Yep. Definitely. Wait, there's like a quick kill for this guy, right? I don't think I remember how to do it. Nice. Come on. I hate bugs. Same. Not a fan. Only time I don't mind them is Animal Crossing. Dude, you're too high up. Get down here. Okay, that's fine. I know there's like a quick way where you target all of them, but you like slide off one of the corners and you only hit one and it just ends the fight. Because they bug ya. Ha. Oh, nice. Half on the platform. Then enable insane speedrun stretch. True. Those are the best. Those bugs I like. Oh, this is... Wait, we get the nightmare cutscene here. Dude, this is like the most cinema, but also completely out of place cutscene in like all of Twilight Princess. Well, after the spirit talks. I always forget about this. Link can dream. You'll see. Hi. I imagine that's how Link replies when a giant spirit of light appears in front of him. This giant serpent. It's just, hi. Actually, at this point, that's probably what he would do. This is the third one. Okay, here you go. Nightmare cutscene. The cinema. Amazing. Yeah, that cutscene is so... It's so out of place out of this whole game. There's not another cut. There's other like weird cutscenes, but nothing like that. That's the only time this happens. It's so good. And then you just start playing, and then it's just after that you're just like, okay. And you just have to play the game now. Disturbed. Yeah, that's about right. Oh, I guess I can do... Wait, can I do Isa's thing? I think I can. I feel like there's a lot I can do now before going to lake bed. Link's Awakening is still going to be your pick. Yeah, Link's Awakening is still really good. I do think you're going to enjoy Link's Awakening a lot. Oh, I could do Play by Foul and get the heart piece there. I might actually want to do that real quick. Let me see. You let me go up? Let's go. Get a Game Boy Advance first. You can play it on a regular Game Boy Color. Or an SP. SP probably better, because then you get the lit screen. Wait, can the SP play... I can't remember, because I never actually owned an SP. Did the SP play original Game Boy games? Like Game Boy Color games? Or was it just Advance? Yeah, I know, Midna. I will go help Zora guy. Believe so. Okay, yeah. I remember wanting an SP so bad when I was a kid. Like, I remember really, really wanting one because of the backlit screen. And then I never was able to get one. But then I got a DS. I got a DS Lite. And then I was able to play Game Boy Advance games. Played a lot of Pokemon and Metroid Fusion. And Link to the Past. I had Link to the Past on Game Boy Advance. I actually never owned Link to the Past on Super Nintendo. I only ever owned it on Game Boy. No, get the chest. Even though this is not the heart piece. The heart piece is the one below it. Which is a little, like, weirdly misleading, but kind of cool. There's the heart piece. I guess I'll get the rest of the money that's here. eBay decided it'd still have shipping paused to Saudi Arabia is a good way. Is a good way, so I'm practically waiting on them. Or a good idea, so you're practically waiting on them. Dang. Oh, did you guys see the whole interaction with GameStop and eBay? It's very funny. So GameStop wanted to buy eBay, and they offered, I forget what it was. They offered like a crazy amount of money. And eBay outright was like, they turned it down. I forget the exact wording. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up because it was very funny. coming from, you know, a company like eBay. I swear I liked it not long ago. Was it before the Star Fox thing? Maybe I didn't. Oh, yeah, here we go. eBay rejects the proposal from GameStop. We have concluded that your proposal is neither credible nor attractive. I don't know why that is such like a funny response to come from eBay. How much did GameStop offer them? Does it say on this? It does not. That was good. Still mad at all. Unpause the shipping. Yeah, for real. Unpause it. Let my man buy stuff. Okay, there's a bug over here. I think the other one's in the other side of the bridge, so I guess I'll just get both. Okay, nice. Good miss. Okay, Mantis. And the other one, I think, is on the wall on the opposite side. Oh, mailman. Thanks. Think he could deliver? He'd probably be more credible than eBay at this point. That dude will run across the entire world to deliver a single letter. Which actually, who did I get letters from? The new tourism. Oh, right, yeah. I gotta do that. And, oh, I do need to go to Barnes. Oh, I need to go to Zora's Domain in general. Yeah, I should go do that. Let me just get the bug first. Isn't it? Yeah, it's right there. No. Get over here. Drop his at. It would just be at Postman. Or at Running Guy, depending on the game. Okay, actually no, I'm gonna keep Iron Boots equipped. Yeah, that's fine. Doesn't narrow it down one bit. So many Stan accounts, true. I mean, he's a cool guy. What can I say? Wait, is there a grass to call Epona? There should be, right? Yeah, right here. Okay, cool. Get around a little faster. A piece of that paint pie, yeah. Let me get in on that. Nice. Just looking at my phone. Like, Chilla Horse can hear you just fine. Just gotta make sure, you know? Don't let Peter get a hold of this. What are they gonna do? Tweet about it? Okay, this one is shield attack. The side roll is the third one. Okay, cool. Oh, whoops. I think like there's only like 2 instances where the deflecting projectiles like that is actually like good. Nice, Epona. Let me go check over here real quick for bugs. I think I can get the ones that are here. Yeah, right there. Whoops. Stop. Bona. No, the bug's flying away. Okay. I don't remember where the other one is. Thought it was on this side of the field. Can't remember. Link with an evil grin holding up a bloody torn horse head. Opponent's got a big head too, so. But which bug was that? It was a beetle, right? Have I not turned in a single bug? Oh, cool. I thought I did. I want to see if I can get a Pono slide. Nice. No, can't do it. Think this game has any relation to the Twilight movies? I mean, there's a werewolf. He's not technically a werewolf. He turns into a wolf. Because aren't a werewolf would be like humanoid to some extent. His wolf form isn't humanoid at all. Just a wolf. Hello, Agatha. Okay, yeah, I haven't talked to her yet on this playthrough. Okay, cool. I was confusing my other playthrough. Is there a vampire at least? No vampire. I guess you could argue... No, Garahim's not really a vampire. I was thinking Garahim from Skyward Sword, but he's not really a vampire either. I mean, I guess you could almost like argue Ganon with how long he's alive for, I guess. Man lives forever. Just won't die. Alright, just doing this to get some rupees and start the donation here for the heart piece. Good. Ganon's good enough. Welcome back, Twilight. If I get another 100, it's gonna kind of be a waste. I think I'm just gonna stick with this for right now. I can donate half of... Yeah, I know, Agatha. Calm down. I could donate half of the heart piece right now. But I also want to invest in Malomar. I could do Malomar later. That's fine. Let me get half of this heart piece done. Rather just get this one out of the way. Yeah, I never realized how weird this guy's face looked. Hold on, I can't see up. Dude, he looks so strange. Come on. What's up, TP Master? Am I in the Courage Reborn server? I was. I don't think I'm in it now. I think I left. When I was cleaning up my servers because I was just in too many. But I was in it, yeah. So the way they're born, not making fun, just acknowledging I've never realized that he looks a little strange. A few weeks ago? Yeah, a few weeks ago, yeah. Glasses obtained, nice. Okay, that's half of that heart piece, so I got that started. Twitter's been called off, W. It's okay, I'm not on Twitter, so I'm safe. Can't spell mecha without an upside down W or an upside down W. True. Yeah, this fine. I'll just do this. You would just be wrong, or in your case, wrong. True. It's Ilya. Oh, nice pop in. Cool. First time that's happened. They put a Ryan insert in the game. Yeah. I have a cameo. No, that guy's a doctor. I'm not that smart. I have a doctorate in missology. It's a doctorate based on all the shots that you've missed. That's a lot. So I guess I am pretty good at that. Every Valorant game is just on the job training. Succeed before you fail. True. I should follow TP message. Technically, if you miss, you'd be succeeding. Exactly. The cat is supposed to be a Ryan reference because I have cats. No, it just kind of looks like you. Okay. It's paid commission for all the shots you miss. You get an extra use of code mecha at checkout. True. If you use code mecha, one extra shot actually hits. You still have to emulate this game since Dust doesn't work on your phone, since they didn't make the Android point with phones in mind. Really? It doesn't work on your phone? That's kind of crazy, because they even have an iOS version, and I have that running. Which, I mean, iPhone. Not really known for its compatibility in a lot of senses with that. That's kind of crazy, though, that it doesn't work on your Android. Hopefully, they're going to be updating it more. From what I heard, compatibility isn't even spec-based. It's like API-based most of the time. So it's something with like API not being compatible or something. I don't know. I don't know that much in that sense. Cool pop-in, dude. That pop-in does not happen on Mac. I play this on my MacBook at work all the time. It never does that. Playing from a console? Yeah, I'm totally playing from my GameCube. Definitely. This is totally GameCube, yeah. Yeah, I'm just lying. Yeah, I'm lying about playing on PC. I've manually upscaled my GameCube. Yeah, no, this is actual native PC port. This is a legitimate, like EXE. It's a real PC build. Completely recompiles the ISO into a PC game. Nice, good miss. I love how he's so nice to turn around and actually fight me instead of go for them. Oh, right, I'm stupid. I forgot you gotta shoot him a couple times. Oh, the game's way too big. You'll reinstall it when co-op works. Okay. Dude. I keep forgetting I have gyro, and my gyro actually kind of messed me up there. How'd that miss? There we go. The game doesn't register third-party controllers, only official controllers. You're at a loss. What controller are you using? Because on my iPhone and my MacBook, I use an 8-bit do, which is technically, I think, considered third-party. And that just works on connecting. So I'm kind of curious what controller you're using. Oh, third-party Switch controller. Okay. That does make a little bit more sense, I guess, why there'd be an issue. Yeah, I will say the only thing I was a little upset about was that dude, I can't hit this guy. The Android port and like iPhone and everything, like the mobile ports don't have like the on-screen controls. Not that I really intend to ever use them. I was just a little surprised that there wasn't any on-screen controls. Buy a compatible one, probably. I would definitely recommend looking at 8-bit do for a controller. They tend to have sales every so often, and they're pretty good. I have the 8-bit do Lite 2. So it's like, it's small, it's compact. I use it to like just throw in my bag for when I'm like going to work and stuff. No. Dude. Dude, that's not fair. No. I need arrows, actually. It's kind of bad. Get out of here. Alright, that was my last arrow. You're fine. It's just a little fire. Okay, thank you. Get out of here. Get out of here. Come on. Oh, Courage Reborn will have touch controls, judging by the streams people did on the server on the content creator build. That still needs a lot of work. Oh, okay. Yeah, I kind of expected Courage Reborn. I think Courage Reborn is going to be cool, but I do think this will kind of be the more like, you know, quintessential version. Just because of who's been part of creating it. Dude, I'm stuck. Nope. Epona, go. Okay. I wonder, actually, I gotta see if Dusk has a roadmap that shows if they're gonna do touchscreen controls. Best of luck to them. Yeah, I mean, from what I've seen, Courage Reborn does look like it's gonna be cool. People are doing great things. Dude, they are. The level of, like, quality that's been going into these ports, these PC versions of these older games, is honestly incredible. Which is why I'm actually kind of thinking give Dusk maybe a little bit more time. Or Dusklight. I forgot. It's called Dusklight now. I feel like its compatibility is just going to expand over time. Because it didn't take long and somebody apparently already got it running on like an Xbox. So I do think there's going to be more compatibility both for like physical actual hardware and then also controller compatibility and stuff over time. I do think that there's going to just be more. What's up, Momo? Yeah, rare early stream. It's going to be a short one today because I do have to go to work, but I had to play a little bit. Yeah, apparently somebody got this already playing on an Xbox. I think it was a Series S that they had modded or something. I don't know if it's a Series S or if it was like Xbox One or something, but apparently it does run on Xbox hardware, which is kind of cool. I mean, like I said, I have this running on my iPhone and the game runs perfectly fine. So when I can't use my computer and I want to play, I just connect the 8-bit to with Bluetooth to it and I can play it at work. I mean, I use my laptop at work too, but still. Someone will get this run on 3DS somehow. Dude, I saw some people talking about that in the Dusklight Discord. I would love that. Genuinely and unironically, I would love that to be on 3DS. I would love this to be on 3DS. I saw somebody was like, oh, it's, you know, we have, what is it, Xenoblade on 3DS, so it's like, surely we can get this to run. Can you run it on a smart fridge? You probably unironically could. Because aren't those like Android based? So you probably unironically could. Rendering decrease in lower res graphics. Yeah, it would just be lower resolution. It'd be what, slightly lower than vanilla? If I remember correctly. It was a joke, but that's cool. I knew it was a joke, but that's why I was like, yeah, no, I actually think you legitimately could run this on your fridge. As hilarious as that would be. You know, maybe you're baking something that's like, you know, you got to keep an eye on it. You can't like, you know, you can't leave the kitchen, but it's going to take like 45 minutes. Boot this up on the fridge. I guess Bluetooth would also have to be required. Kitchen gaming. Dude, a whole new version of a cooking stream. Someone got this to run on N64 by splitting larger areas. I would actually love to see, because I have this thing where I love demakes of games. I think demakes are super interesting. So I would actually kind of love to see someone demake this down to N64 level. I think that'd be really interesting. Someone to do kitchen gaming, make kitchen gaming a thing. We're pretty like Simu AK mod for the HD version of the game. There is a 4K texture mod already. Apparently it has a couple issues, but it does look pretty good. And I did hear that the team was planning to add more stuff from TPHD. So I can see us getting that sooner than later. Half cooking, half gaming, yeah. Zora armor. If it's a Samsung fridge, it's probably... Oh, so Linux. This has a Linux build, right? Pretty sure this has a Linux build. I feel like this is on everything at this point. So there you go. Should still be doable. Yeah, okay, yeah, it has Linux. If it has iPhone, I feel like it almost has to have Linux first. A DS port. It would just be like, dude, that would be, again, that'd be kind of interesting. This game, but like, it's like, Phantom Hourglass. Like, you're actually using the stylus to move around. And, like, actually control, like, where the boomerang goes. And stuff. But there's a potential for interesting things there. Your last TP experience was on your CMU emulator. Used to mod TP, Wind Waker, and a lot of modding on Wii U, Breath of the Wild. Nice. I did a little bit for... Oh, I already got this. For Breath of the Wild, I could never get the 60 FPS mod to, like, be stable. Which is a little unfortunate. But I think that might just be the computer. But now they have... Now it's 60 FPS on Switch too, so... Alright, where do I want to go? There's stuff that I could do. Yeah, I know. I don't need a mod anymore for it. Do I want to... No, I want to get another bomb bag. I need to go all the way to Domain. Yeah, Wii U Breath of the Wild has so many mods. I eventually do want to just, like, sit down and kind of go through them and just start messing with them, because there's so many mods for that. It's just... I know it's not a stretch to get this to run on PS and PSP and Vita. I could see that. I know some people are already playing it, like, on the Thor, which I know is Android-based, so that makes sense. But apparently it's running on Thor pretty well, so... Do I have my FPS capped to 30? For the game? No, it's uncapped. Which means for me, it's going to be at 120, but you guys are going to be seeing it at 60. Wait, do I have another wolf that I have to get? I don't think so. Oh, I do. Yeah, I have to get the one in Ordon. I guess I'll go get that now. God, not the Thor. If it wasn't so expensive, I was actually like, kind of interested in the Thor. $120, your phone has higher FPS. This is an old monitor, okay? Also, 120 is perfectly fine. No, sorry, Epona. I was not paying attention. You had a dream that someone managed to get the first two provinces of this game to run ported to 3DS. Dude, I hope that happens. I would unironically love this to be on 3DS. I know it wouldn't look as pretty, but man. That'd be sick. Make it not a dream. Just do it. Just mod it yourself. Too far. I have to go here. Sounds so expensive. Yeah, no, dude. Breath of the Wild on Wii U there's so many mods for that. Just visual stuff. There's like additions to the game. There's a lot. And I know it's only a matter of time before this gets modded like crazy. When will Ryan install Ship on his Wii U? Never, because I don't own a Wii U. I was unironically, though, looking at Wii U's this morning, I'm not gonna lie. Nope, don't do that. Just so I can mod it. What is that? Yeah. Yeah, I was literally this morning on my phone on eBay, and I typed in Wii U, and I was like, let me see. And then I saw a couple that was like, maybe. And then I didn't do it. Dude. The Zelda replaced for Simu got DMCA, but the Switch version of the mod never got DMCA? That's interesting. Why only Simu's did? Don't fall to the dark side. All the gamers play on the Google Stadia for real. I won't be caught dead on the Google Stadia, or however you're supposed to say it. But I would unironically want to get a Wii U just to mod it. A modded Wii U seems super, super nice to have. But nothing I'm going to be getting anytime soon. Especially now, like, one of the biggest reasons I did want a Wii U was to mod it, obviously, because you can do a lot with a modded Wii U, but also to just have, like, the better version of Twilight Princess, I guess, TPHD, that wouldn't be emulated. But now, at this point with my MacBook, that I can emulate anywhere nice and easily. And then also with this, I guess it's not a real reason to get it anymore. Yeah, I feel the same way about, like, emulating a modding Switch, because it's, like, technically still, like, in service and it's still, like, the current thing. Yeah, I don't mod anything that's current. And, like, still being, like, you know, getting stuff added to it. Like, I don't mod, like, Switch or Switch 2 or anything like that. Well, not Switch 2, nobody mods that. But my Switch 1, like, I don't mod. And I don't emulate Switch stuff. Like, I didn't mod my 3DS until they shut down the 3DS servers. Once they shut that down, I immediately modded it, like, day one. When's Forza 6 stream? Because of this, it has a single Spirit Box on. Does it actually? That's kind of sick. But currently, no plans for a Forza 6 stream. I think a 3DS port would have to be released in snippets. Oh yeah, I think so too. I think that would make the most sense. That's what somebody's actually doing that with Mario Galaxy. Somebody is porting Mario Galaxy to DS, like making a DS version of it, and it's being released in like segments. I played like the first little bit of it because you're able to put it on like your actual 3DS and run it on Twilight menu, and it's cool. I actually really like it. I think they're doing a good job with it. It's just taking a while, obviously. Oh, it's gonna have Keep Sweet. Okay, Keep Sweet's a good song. That's a good choice. I will not buy Forza 6 though, just because of Keep Sweet. I will just open up YouTube Music and play it. Oh, new demo. Oh, I don't have water bombs. I forgot. I have to do Isa first to get my second bomb back. But, oh, that's cool. Okay, I need to download that then. The new update to it. I think I'm in their Discord. Am I? I should be. It got DMCA, but Internet Archive still has it. Dude, Internet Archive, the GOAT. The amount of things that try to get taken down from the internet and the archive is just like, yeah, by the way, still got it. I love that. Hasn't Forza 5 been the one out for like a decade now? Yeah, I think so. Forza Horizon 5 has been out for quite a bit. Funnily enough, it was already pirated, even though it's not out yet. The employees added it to Steam fully decrypted. Nice. Dude, that's been happening so often in the last couple years. Just games getting full leaked before they actually release. No, right. Just let me grab you. No, come back. Dude. Okay. Nice 5. There we go. Yeah, Echoes. Echoes was one of them. I remember when Echoes of Wisdom was coming out, I had to just fully avoid the internet for a couple days to not get spoiled from it. Okay. Super streaming Echoes of Wisdom on Yuzu before release? Yeah. 10k channel points for back-to-back nice flex. Nice. Time to do crowd control. Just so Momo loses all of his points. Loved Echoes of Wisdom, nobody thought the game was too short. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I loved Echoes too. I thought it was super good. Thanks. I'll just keep using mine though. Did I finish it on stream? No, I didn't finish it on stream. I ended up just 100%ing it on my own. I believe you did ask that before, yeah. Do I really want to get hit by 30k channel points? Maybe. I think when this gets rando, when rando comes out for this, and it inevitably gets crowd control support, and inevitably gets archipelago support, when all that happens, I'll do like a, dude, I'm holding right. I'll do rando with crowd control on this at some point. Like once this actually gets rando support, I'm gonna do rando just more in general. Because I do like TP rando a lot. If it gets archipelago support, you're the OOT guy. Yeah. Didn't replace the Bosa. I mean, I still would be playing OOT. Indecisive on which way I want it to go. Somewhere in Nintendo's vault is a Switch 1 port of Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong Bonanza because they were planned at some point to release them on both systems, but scrapped because they couldn't get them to run well. Interesting. I did know that about Mario Kart World. I didn't know that about Bonanza, though. I knew Mario Kart World was originally supposed to be a Switch 1 game. Nice. But I did not know that about DK. I guess it kind of makes sense. You don't think a single Nintendo Switch 2 original has been released yet? Procopia. And Bonanza, technically. Even though it has a Switch 1 port locked up, it's still not a Switch 1 game. And Mario Kart World, I guess. Oh, well, you meant that. Okay, you meant that they didn't have a Switch 1 version at all, like, in the process of being developed. Okay. Yeah, I would say probably Procopia and... Don't Crash? Okay. I feel like there's something else. No, Prime 4 was dual released. It's on both. It's Switch 1 and Switch 2. I had TP to Switch VC, Nintendo where I crash out. Dude, I have been screaming from the rooftops for them to finally add TP to Switch for the last, like, year. I have wanted TP to be on Switch for so long. Nah, you only get Wind Waker. You get Wind Waker and you'll be happy. Nice. Alright, now I have to go back to CAC, sell my bombs, buy water bombs, then go back to Domain, and then I can get my third bomb bag. I'm just gonna get all my bomb bags right now. You already 100% Wind Waker on GameCube? Nice. I remember starting it, and I never finished it on GameCube VC. I've beaten Wind Waker before, but back on actual GameCube. Should play it again. Nice. No trace of TP in that reveal. Yeah, dude, I think I was actually streaming that direct specifically. And as soon as I saw Wind Waker, I immediately was like, oh my god, RIP to TP HD and Wind Waker HD coming to Switch. It's not going to happen now. And then it never happened. Alright, so I don't think I'll be starting Lake Bed today. I'm just going to get this bomb bag, do a little bit more prep stuff, probably give the rest of my bugs to Agatha, and then start some more of the donation stuff. I'm just going to do some prep stuff. And then next stream I'll do Lake Bed. That's true. They do have Mario 64 on All-Stars and then also on VC as well. So I guess it could happen. If Nintendo doesn't release Switch ports of Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, or Emerald. Dude, okay, what do you guys... How do you guys feel actually about... no, I have to go the other way. About that. Because, like, I'm one of those people that... I ended up getting Fire Red. Because I'm like... Yeah, I know I can emulate it, but... I don't know. I like the idea of just eventually having home support and being able to just like play it on my Switch is kind of nice. I agree the price tag's a little steep, but play it on your 3DS. I also have it on my 3DS as well, which I guess there is a way to get your Pokemon from 3DS to Pokemon Bank, isn't there? And then from Pokemon Bank, transfer to home. So I guess I probably could have just done that. And probably should have. But I don't know. Playing it on the TV was kind of nice. Also, my girlfriend never got to really experience Fire Red, so it was like, okay, cool. I can show her Fire Red, and it's like comfortable. Instead of like, look at my 3DS screen. Found out that the ROM for the port could be run... Oh, it could be run on the Game Boy Advance emulator. Nice. That makes sense. I am still a firm believer that originally I feel like they probably were going to do the Pokemon games on the NSO app, but I genuinely think that they can't get the NSO app to connect to home. So I think that's why they're just doing standalone. Oh, you share your computer with your husband, so you're stuck on your Switch 2 most of the time? Okay, that makes sense. That's kind of what I figured, is that it was like, it's probably a case-by-case thing for people. Wait, did he already buy bombs? Buy some of my bombs? Yeah, he did. Okay, he was trying to buy my other ones. I'm just gonna buy full 15. Speaking of 3DS, you still didn't try the emulator. You should try Momo. It's gotten a lot of good support updates. It's nice. That's basically how I play OOT 3D whenever I do rando, because... Wait, where's Epona? Just because I don't have a hard mod. No, not Simu. So the 3DS emulator was Citra, but Citra is dead. And now there's a different one that... It basically is just like a continuation of Citra for the most part. And it runs really well. The spin to pattern calculation, true. I didn't even think about that. Oh no, I totally get that. My girlfriend and I are like that too, actually, but it's the opposite in our case. Because I have a Switch 2. We both had Switch 1s, but I have Switch 2. And I have her profile on my Switch 2. And she has just been like going crazy on Procopia. Like I played maybe like 100 or so hours of it, and she's just been like building literal like cities and stuff, like, so I don't like I'll play my Switch 2 a little bit less because I'm just having her play on that, and then I'm playing stuff like this on like my laptop or something. So like I totally get it. Girlfriend base review. Oh dude, Rare Chew. Very nice. Yeah, when she finishes like actually making everything, because she's made some really cool builds so far. I'll go on her profile one day and just go around and just show it off. Epona? Oh, I probably should have opened that up. That's fine. Do it later. Go there and steal everything. Nah, like trying to keep living a bit longer. Yeah. She also remake the lava-infested prison cell. No, but guaranteed there will be something. She hates Mr. Mime. She was in full support of that stream concept. I was actually a little upset that that was one of the ones that I ended up missing. But she was in full support of locking up Mr. Mime. What did he do again? Her response would be, look at him. And that's it. Let me unequip the rare chew jelly so I don't accidentally use it. Actually, I need boots. Should also put Zora armor on. Feel like you're about to fall asleep. Same, and I still gotta go to work. I don't wanna. Because that'll hold up in court. Your Honor, look at him. There we go. You should start studying soon TM. Yeah, soon TM. So funny thing about this Goron, I mentioned this in Randomizer, but I want to mention it here as well because I just think it's interesting. So this Goron is going to give me a bomb bag. Now, in Randomizer, if you have, like if you get magic armor super early, right? You can, oh, I didn't mean to do that. You can have no rupees and magic armor will sink you to the bottom. It'll work like iron boots. And you would think, oh, cool, magic armor. I can go get the bomb bag check from that Goron. You can't. That Goron specifically, for some reason, he specifically checks if you have iron boots. It's just a very interesting, like, little back-end thing. He specifically is like, do you have iron boots? Yes or no. If you do, then he'll give you bomb bag. Or what would be the bomb bag check. But if you don't, then it doesn't work. Imagine he has iron boots. You know what? I didn't even think about that. If you play no logic, that definitely could happen. Does it crash the game? No, it doesn't crash the game. I think he just has like a unique text box or something. But no, the game doesn't crash. At least I don't think it does. I know in Randomizer it doesn't. Vanilla it still shouldn't. I think he just has different text. Dude, Epona. They knew people would try. Yeah. Well, I think in vanilla it's technically impossible. Well, no, it's not impossible. No, yeah, it would be. To get magic armor and then also skip that guy and not have iron boots. So I guess that's why they check for it. Is because you're just gonna have iron boots. But yeah, it's just an interesting thing. Some of that goofy Zelda coding. I think this is just rupees. Yeah. I mean, I'll take it. Come on. Alright, I'm gonna go give a bunch of bucks to Agatha, and then I think I'm just gonna mash through the remaining of the donation heart piece. And that'll probably be the last thing I do today. But we're pretty much geared up for lake bed at this point. And then after lake bed, there'll be a lot more to just collect. Because then I can start getting post holes as well. I don't know why I left opponent behind. The cannibals and Snow Peak are the strongest thing in the game since they can one-shot you and fully deplete your wallet in one hit. Yep. And guess what I get to do at some point? Friendly fire. Get hit by your own cannonball. You've achieved peak OT humor. Love it. Which actually, now that I think about it, I gotta make sure I have a fairy for that so I don't die. Because there is another achievement here to complete the game with no deaths. but I don't want the cannonball to just kill me. But I think you have to get the game over screen. So a fairy activating shouldn't affect that. Have I streamed any OOT hacks before? No, just randomizer, which I do a lot, and then speedruns. I haven't done the hacks mostly because they've all run a bit strange on emulator whenever I tried. I do know there's one being remade in ship, and when that comes out, I will play that. But N64 emulation has always been strange for me. At least on this computer. Maybe I'll try it on my other one. On my newer one. And it might be better. Peak OT hype. Yeah, Link's house. Agatha might go E-up. We love Agatha. I should have went to the ones that are on the far left first. Chat, which one's Agatha? That one. Oh, hi. Hello, Agatha. I've heard you were the greatest. Yeah, she's pretty great. Oh, I gotta get the other dragonfly in Zora's River. Forgot about that. Agatha always loaded. I think I had one seed where she had nothing because Hyrule, like Hyrule Market or whatever, Market Town was foolish. Or barren, or whatever the hint was for it. Oh wait, is this gonna be a waste? No, because wallets. I forgot about the wallet setting. Alright, this is the last one, right? Yeah, for what I have right now. Alright. Fun fact, Agatha will actually comment on your clothes when you first meet her, and has dialogue for when you meet her while wearing the magic armor, but it's impossible to see. It's only possible in TPHD. Interesting, I didn't know that. I knew she made a comment about your clothes, because she says something about you looking like a grasshopper because of the green tunic. I didn't know that she did it for the other stuff as well. That's interesting, I'm gonna have to look that up. No, I didn't want to do 30. No, messed up the count. Tried to do it too fast. Whatever. Actually, I should do another 30 then. There we go. She calls you a water skimmer, I think, and a jeweled beetle. Oh, that's cool. Jeweled beetle makes sense, yeah. Alright. That heart piece is done. I don't really want to go all the way to just give Malamart some money. That's gonna, yeah, it's total opposite end. Nice dodge. Yeah, gotta remember that Zora armor takes more damage from fire and ice. Alright. Yeah, I think now it's basically I'm good to just like kind of go to lake bed. I think I should go to lake bed. I'll just save there. There's a pond of grass here, right? Surely? Wait, is there not? Dang, am I crazy? I could have sworn there was. Single line dialogue is a bit much for the hardware cannot handle. True. You have to play Master of Time because every Zelda streamer has at one point. That's true. I've heard so many good things about Master of Time. I've seen a little bit of it because I watched a little bit of ZFG play it. But I don't remember if I saw the whole thing or not. I don't think I did. What's that? Master of Time is Ocarina of Time ROM hack. It's considered like one of the best ones. That and what? Ultimate Trial. Ultimate Trial is apparently really good. I'm also going the wrong way. Okay, cool. There's no pond of grass here either. Yeah, I'm gonna mess around. You know what? I'll do that today while I'm at work. If it's slow when I'm at work, I'll just I'll download them and set them up, and I'll test them on my MacBook and see how they run. Because for some reason on this PC, N64 emulation is just not my friend. People still bring up ZFG stream every time he does randomizer because he always skips the one music track that was used in Master of Time. Yeah, I do watch a lot of ZFG. ZFG is actually the reason I got into speedrunning initially, back in like 2020, when we were all locked in from COVID. I was already playing a lot of randomizer, and I ended up just looking up randomizers, and I watched one of his, and I was just like, oh, that's cool. He's doing some wild things that I didn't know were possible. And then I'll just do Flight by Val. And then I ended up just learning tricks and stuff through that. And I've pretty much been watching him since. So I watch a lot of his randomizers. God, I sure don't miss that. What? You don't miss being locked up at home forever? Crazy. That doesn't sound very introverted of you. Oh, yeah, to stop the platform. Oh, true, I could have done that. I already did all of those, though. But that's true, I completely forgot about that. Oh, wait, no, I wanted that one. Whatever. Get this one for now. More money. I already am. I don't want others hogging up the space. You know what? Very, very valid. Next stream's gonna be emotional. Yeah. It's gonna be a real fun like duality, because this is where this stream we had the nightmare cutscene, but the next one is gonna be very, very opposite, but it's gonna be very good. Can't climb up that. Okay. Let me save. For some reason I'm really bad at saving in Twilight Princess. Oh, 6 hours on the dot. Perfect. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna end here, guys. I gotta go give my cat medicine, and then start getting prepped for work today. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will be live again, I think Monday. Yeah, I want to say Monday. Probably. I know we have a follow-up vet appointment, so it'll be after that. I want to assume like 1, 2 p.m. EST. Should be when we can expect that. But I do expect to have streams both Monday and Tuesday this week. So, I will see you guys Monday. See you guys later. Bye-bye.